Hello guys, and welcome back to Borderline Crypto. My name is Darren. Actually, forget that. After talking to a couple of the devs team, we've agreed that we're going to rebrand this channel. This is going to be the official Royal Dogecoin channel, and I'm very pleased that that we can do this. This is going to be a place for all of the holders and all of the prospective holders to come educate themselves, educate me as well, because there'll be stuff I don't know, and a safe place where we can hang out and chat and reflect on what's been happening over the last day or so. But I want to say a big thank you to Dragon Designs for the intro that you just saw. It's really polished this off nicely, and I'm really happy with that. He does some amazing work. So if you need anything like that done, just give him a shout, and I'm sure he'll be available. Now, the main reason of tonight's video, if we go over to the Telegram, there's going to be a big announcement tonight, and we're counting down. We're currently at 35 minutes to the live voice chat, and there's going to be a new member of the team, a new marketing member of the team, which should really help to propel this project forward. So we're really excited to see who this is going to be and what he has planned for us in the future. But until then, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about, to be honest with you. Because if we take a look at the chart, you can see a bit of selling action going on. Now, we were kind of climbing up steadily, then we were kind of sideways trading there. When it comes to technical analysis, it's more down to be honest with you, it's more down to the psychology of the people that are actually reading these charts. Okay? It's got less to do with the fundamentals. Obviously, when you get fundamental announcements, this happens. The pre-sale, you get huge spikes. All the excitement comes in, and that's a fundamental drive to the upside. And the same is true for the downside as well. When you get bad news, which we haven't had any, it can send prices plummeting down really quick. But when it comes to a technical standpoint, these levels, these support and resistance levels, they don't occur by accident. People see this. Say, take this level here at the just over a penny mark. You can see it respects it quite well. Here we're trading, and we're trading underneath that mark, and it's resistance, and it's stopping us from going up. We had a huge surge, but it came straight back down to that 1 penny mark, and again back down, and it tops. It hits the top here, and it hasn't got enough momentum to get above it. So people respect that. They see it. They think, well, this isn't going to go above here. It didn't go above here on these occasions, so it's not going to go above here on this occasion. So they sell off. They think this is as high as it's going to go for now. So the trading guys, the paper handlers, they sell off. And you can see this with this level here. It's roughly where the pre-sale downward trend ended. And it spiked right back up again. And it hit this level before, and it's respecting this level again. Now, I'm seeing a lot of guys on the chat on Telegram, and they're really worried right now about this sell-off. It looks huge, but if you look at it, if you look at over here on the top, when I hover my mouse over, okay, it's only a 7.5k sell-off. It's not a huge amount. I mean, if you look at the initial pump, that was a 287k buy-in. And this sell-off here, after it went public and people started taking the profits, 44k. But you didn't see people panicking, okay? A lot more people bought in, they sold off some profits, but it went straight back up again. I mean, 7k, it's not a lot, okay? It really isn't. It just looks a lot because the previous hours that we've got here, 1.5k, 968, not a lot was sold here, so this looks, it over dramatizes it. It makes it look a lot worse than it is. But it's bounced off this support level here, and it seems to be respecting it. So, it could go below. We could be trading for the next couple of months, to be honest with you, at a half penny mark. I've seen that happen. It can go lower. I've seen coins go right below the price that it was before the pre-sale kicked in. But it's nothing to worry about. This isn't a short-term thing. You're not going to put $50 in this and wake up tomorrow morning being a millionaire. It's going to take months and years. And these spikes and drops, these are traders. Okay, these are whales cashing in. They're taking the profits. And when you get down to something like this, for instance, you got a lot of people fearing, a lot of FUD going on, worried that they're going to lose all the money. Okay, they're probably down about 10-15%. So they sell what they got left. And then at this point here, it gets down here, the whales that already own quite a significant, proportion of it or whatever, they have a good position, they see this opportunity, they buy in, it shoots right back up. So the people that sold off at the bottom there, they're losing out. Because if they'd waited an hour, it would have been right back up to the where it started to go south, really, and then further. So, yeah, don't look at the if you feel like you've got paper hands, if you're worried about the way that price action's going, don't look at the chart. For all you know, this 7.5k sell-off could have been one wallet. It could have been one holder trying to manipulate the price, scare the rest of you to sell off so it drops right down to, say, the 300 mark, and then they buy back in, and they're nearly doubling their investment just by using psychology, by making you think this coin's going to drop to zero so that you sell your bags, and then when it drops down, they cash in. Okay? You see it all the time. I mean, Bitcoin started off as nothing, okay? And yeah, it took, 10, 12 years for it to become what it is today. And it's had huge crashes in the past, but it's still here. I mean, it crashed by 40-50% in the last month or two. But it's going back up, and it's still here. It's not going anywhere, okay? The only way these tokens will fail is if everyone gets scared and sells out. So if a project like ours, which have really strong whales that are quite happy to hold for the next 10 years, it's not going to fail. And this project does have some really big, strong whales. Just look at the wallets. Okay, go to the BSC scan and look at the top 14 holders. Okay, they got some huge bags. And they're here for the long game because they can see that this token has utility straight out of the box. Okay, Bitcoin didn't have utility straight away. Dogecoin doesn't have utility. But I mean, Dogecoin had, with the backing of Elon Musk, it had a $50 billion market cap, in June. That's huge. I mean, and now it's down to, nearly half that. Because people are panicking. People are seeing the dips, they're not buying, they're selling. It's how the markets work. It's how the stock market works. It's how FX works. It's how crypto works. They're here to scare you out of your money. If you spend $1,000 on this token and it drops by 50%, in your mind you're thinking, shit, I've only got $500 left. That's nonsense. You've only got $500 left if you sell. Because the market will go back up. It always does. You see it time after time after time. And, these support and resistance levels, it's got nothing to do with fundamentals. It's got nothing to do with the coin itself. It's got more to do with your psychology and what you're thinking and how you're panicking. And it separates the paper handers from the diamond handers. The diamond handers are the ones that win. They hold. And when a coin goes down, they don't panic. They hold the bags. They buy more. You're a diamond hander, you're in at the top. You've bought in down there. You can see it fluctuating. You don't do anything. You buy at this dip. Okay, you watch it a bit more. It drops down. Another support level. You buy at this dip. You watch it a bit more. It's still going down. It's early days. The market at the minute is quite volatile. Like the entire market's down. So to start a coin at this time, it's a very difficult time for a coin to start. And, people know this, but other people don't. They panic, they sell, and they buy these dips. The people that make money in this industry, they're buying the dips. Okay? And they're selling up here. And then they're buying the dip again. I mean, these are traders. But there's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. I mean, I do this. I buy here, mid-range. And if I did buy here, I'm out of pocket. But I'm not, because I'm not going to sell my bags. Okay, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. This is going to take years. I mean, roughly about 6 or 7 years Dogecoin took, and that had the backing of Elon Musk in the end to propel it into what it is now. It's currently ranked number 8th. So don't see a 7k sell-off and panic and sell your bags. Okay? I mean, one of the things I find really interesting about this coin is the market cap is super low at the minute. It is below, $1 million. I think it was around about 700,000 last time I saw it. $700,000. Just let that sink in for a minute, because Dogecoin is low right now and it's sitting at $26 billion, and that has no utility. If this coin grows, and it grows to the heights of Dogecoin, it gets some backing, and they develop the utility which Dogecoin still doesn't have. This has utility straight out of the box. If this coin goes up to the height of Dogecoin at 26 billion, just look at that increase from 1 million to 26 billion. Imagine if you put $50 in this today at under $1 million market cap, and over the next 7 years it goes up to the market cap Dogecoin currently has at 26 billion. You're sat with $3 million in your trading account, in your wallet. Now, 7 years. I don't make $7 million going to work 9 to 5 in 7 years. Sorry, $3 million working 9 to 5 over the next 7 years. I could quite happily just leave this money in here for the next 7 years and then retire and take $1 million and reinvest the other 2. Think long term, guys. Don't look at this chart. This chart means nothing. It's how many days old is this chart now? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days old. At closing of this candle here, it's going to be 7 days old. It means nothing. Nothing at all. From here, this could be propelled right up. It could go down. It could go lower than this, but it could go up. If it goes lower, buy the dips. If it goes up, sell a little bit of profit. Wait for it to go down, buy the dips. This is what people do. Alternatively, just hold your bags for the next 7 years and then retire. Okay, it is not rocket science. You've just got to see past your emotions. You cannot trade with emotion. If you trade with emotion, the market wins. Okay, the big dogs, the diamond handers, the whales that manipulate the price action, they all win. Because whales do manipulate price action. You see it every single day. It's happened since the stock market started. It's been going for 100 years. Whales manipulate the stock market to rob you of your wallet. Don't let them. Don't sell. A project this young, if you're selling, you're crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hold your bags. I mean, you can see whilst we've been talking here, it's already going back up. There's a couple of K volume back up. Just bear in mind, something like Dogecoin can go to $26 billion with no utility. And this coin, Royal Dogecoin, has utility straight out the box from day one. It has the poker room. I watched a match last night where some chap made over $2,000 playing poker. I mean, there are various tables. If we go and have a look, go over to the poker room. I don't play poker. I don't know how to play poker, but I might learn and give it a shot. But if you look here, look at the tables. Okay, you've got beginner tables at $1, $2, and you've got legend tables, $25, $50. Look at this high roller table, $500, $1,000. And we're only using this at the minute with, we only have 1,000 holders. Imagine we go as far as Shiba Inu has in the next year. It was Shiba Inu's birthday yesterday. They're a year old. Imagine in a year from now, and we're sitting with 600,000 holders like they are. Imagine the revenue coming through these poker tables. And there'll be more than poker then. Okay, there'll be roulette wheels and everything. Imagine the revenue going through there. I mean, they're not just stopping at being able to use Royal Dogecoin. They're going to be able to use other cryptocurrencies as well. But they'll have to be brought into this. So they're going to be charged fees. There's going to be billions and billions and billions of dollars running through this casino. And all those fees, where do they go? 7% of them get converted to BNB and put in your wallet. It's a complete no-brainer. Don't sell your bags. Don't be manipulated. Don't be paper-handed. Don't trade with emotion. Okay? This is what I'm here for. I'm here to be the voice of reason. I'm here to, reassure you that a 7k sell-off is not the end of the coin. Okay. Now then, I'm going to have a look at Telegram when this announcement is made. They're going to go live. They're going to have a voice chat in 18 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go away for now, and we'll come back and see what they've got announced. Okay, so here we go, guys. Ready for our big announcement.
What's up, everyone? Can you guys hear me?
Perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. It's really great to meet all of you. We kind of planned this, and we took time out of the day to make sure that we could make this happen for you guys. My name's Arturo Knight. I'm an entrepreneur. You might have seen me on TikTok. I'm also a very hard e-commerce and cryptocurrency marketer. And also, to finish this all up, I'm also a touring artist. I've been doing all this for a long time. I've been touring since I was 8 years old. I'm currently 27 years old, so I'm still kind of younger. But I've worked with other projects before in cryptocurrency. One of them to mention is Moonjuice cryptocurrency. And we're the world's first energy drink backed crypto. You guys have something very, very similar, which is the very first poker backed, online crypto gambling on BSC chain. So that's where I specialize in. I saw the project. I know it's going to work, and it's easy to market because, a lot of other projects that I've even worked with, some of them are very hard to market, mainly because they're all based on hype. A lot of these altcoins are all 100% only based on hype, nothing behind them. So when I see a project just like this one, Royal Doge, I see a ton of potential with it, mainly that we really don't have to focus much on the crypto part of it to make it succeed. As long as we have, players coming in, as long as we have influencers working, the real life portion of the project working for us, we can push through any market, bull or bear. It doesn't matter. So I've been speaking with the guys. I'm super excited. We have a lot of stuff planned that I do want to implement. It's all going to be, timed the right way as well. I'm going to be bringing in these tactics that we use, not just for e-commerce, but also to market just a regular business in general, from making sure we market the right way, because we are dealing with a cryptocurrency and we're also dealing with poker. So there's lots of red flags with these when you're marketing. So we have to be very careful with everything we do, which comes in, doing things the right way, and also gradually working on things rather than the pump and dump method that a lot of people are used to. I come in with this fully organic. One main thing I told Chris on the team was I really don't want to touch the marketing wallet if we don't have to, because we can make this happen organically by partnerships, influencers. I was hearing you guys earlier in the chat talking about streaming tournaments or streaming, just games or anything that's going on with this, even doing AMAs or streaming what we're doing right now. So once we start doing that, that's when the organic growth starts to happen, especially in something like gambling and poker. I'm a big poker player myself. Every night I can't be going to spend real money. So what I'm doing is I play Poker Stars VR, and seeing that, it's an addicting game. And just like this crypto thing, it's not just something people like, it's something people can get, addicted to. And we're going to use that as a good thing because it's a game, it's a cryptocurrency, and it keeps people always using it. So I don't ever see something like this project ever dying out. I just see it get more powerful. We just need to be in front of more eyes, which I also heard earlier in the chat. Some things that I want to implement, it's not going to be all done at one time. I'm going to be here for the long term. We're going to be implementing things piece by piece. I'm also very transparent. You guys can look me up online, Google me, see the stuff I've done, the work I've done. I'm also a designer. I've worked in Billboard magazine. I've made music with Chris Brown. I work with Grammy Award winners, and I also work with very prestigious corporate and small businesses as well with e-commerce or online marketing. You could find me on TikTok. Just look up Arturo Knight, and you could see, I posted a video just earlier this morning. Right now, I'm sitting at around 50,000 views on it. I'm expecting maybe 1 million or 2 by tomorrow. It's all in just how it's done. It's just done the right way. So I'm hoping to bring my expertise into this coin and project and propel it, not super fast like a pump, but propel it slowly and gradually to build that liquidity, build the power behind the project. And then we're going to be hitting some stuff on my list, just off the top of my head, some PR. I was telling the guys, we need to get some PR going out so people know who we are. People know what we're doing. So when people Google us, they're going to see what we're doing. We get organic investors that way. And this is going to be great for our credentials, our power behind us. The second thing that we need to get done is online digital marketing. We're going to be able to reach these poker players and investors and have all of them join together to invest in this through digital marketing, whether it's Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads, Twitter ads, PooCoin ads, all these ads. But at the same time, we're not going to be blowing thousands of dollars on these ads. We're going to be gradually building the audience, retargeting audiences, and targeting the competition and making sure that we're using the money the right way. As for influencers, I know it's a big thing, and I joined the community seeing you guys have worked with influencers in the past. One thing I will tell you, I'm a very straight up person. I never loved working with influencers that are on Twitter that, reach out to you. If someone reaches out to you, you probably shouldn't work with them. You have to reach out to them, and that's when you get the real powerful influencers. And another thing I'm very big is in the community, if you guys have any questions on how we're going to market or why we market specific ways, just reach out and ask. And what we could do is I'll give you a straight up answer. So another thing that I want to also go over is on the influencer part of things. We will work with influencers. I'm going to help find these influencers. And the way that we're going to work through that is by finding the influencers in the niche that we are, poker. 1 second. I can't hear myself. 1 second. Awesome. Anyways, with going back on influencers, I really want to focus on the influencers that are going to help us. A lot of projects are using influence that always talk about crypto, and you're finding that these are the ones that they're just pumping shit coins, I call them, they're just coins that people pump and dump. Those are not the investors we want. We want investors that are interested in poker. We want investors that see the long term. And I know there's whales in this coin right now that's in this group. And these are the ones that we want to target. These are the real serious investors that we have to work with and not these pump and dumps. And you'll notice the difference in the communities, and I'm really good at finding the investors and it's the same thing with marketing and e-commerce, finding these investors that are going to last long no matter what. Right now we're in a bear market, which is fine. But all the investors that you guys are investors right now that are real cryptocurrency investors. You stick to the bear market. You're here to make money. And this is how you make money, by just holding on for the long-term run. Even though this kind of might be a short-term pump, we're going to be hitting things hard. It's still a long-term hold because the sky's the limit with something like this. One thing I could compare it to is say like Roobet. Roobet is completely different. But the people who use Roobet, Steve will do it, even Tekashi 69, these guys are influencers. They don't just play it for the fun. They are hired as ambassadors by Roobet to make these videos. So that's stuff that we want to look into, stuff that we want to knock out the park, use those same influencers, and that's how we're going to grow. We're the first poker BSC chain, app and also game. So it's not hard to stand out from the competition. we're the first, and that's all we need to move up to the top. Of course, what's going to happen is other people are going to start copying. I've seen it with, our energy drink. We were the first ones, and now all these other people are popping up with energy drinks. But we succeed because we were the first. And the way we also did it, yes, I brought us almost to 100 mil, so other currencies as well. But the way we do it is just like I'm telling you guys now. PR, organic growth, finding the big investors and the small investors, but also keeping the investors there, making sure they know what's going on. Everything's transparent. The reason I'm showing my face to you guys is so you guys know everything is straightforward. You could Google my name or anyone on the team and see the projects we've worked with. Cryptocurrency is new, but the tactics behind growing a community is not new. It's all marketing. It's all, modern marketing. And you'll see, I see a lot of questions that come sometimes, why don't we get a billboard, or why don't we do this, or why don't we do that? And I answer these questions very straightforward. For instance, with a billboard, people who see a billboard aren't investors. They're, 5-year-olds, 100-year-olds, random people. You might get those few investors that see it, but what are the odds that they're driving down the highway and then they're going to open up PooCoin or Pancake Swap or whatever, and they're going to invest, So that's the real life things that I also follow as a marketer, which I'm going to bring into this project. Marketing the right way, the smart way, saving our marketing wallet so we don't have to see it be used, and just seeing it grow. As we slowly start growing, then things get more serious. I'm going to start trying to see if we can get more celebrities to help out, or also more partnerships. I have a lot of partnerships behind my back that I've made happen. And that's been a very big factor of success with these coins. When you do partnerships, which I'm going to be helping with you guys, I know you guys are already doing partnerships, but it's very easy to get these currencies accepted on your tables. So what I can do is, for instance, I just did a collaboration with the Doge Millionaire. The Doge Millionaire is the #1 Dogecoin influencer. So instead of spending thousands of dollars on marketing towards a Dogecoin community, we spend $0 and we partner and collab with these influencers like the Dogecoin Millionaire, and we tap into the Dogecoin industry, the Dogecoin investors. So, we could get, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm going to be jumping on these tables and playing with you guys also. But if Dogecoin was one of the currencies accepted, I'm more than sure the Dogecoin community will come and play these games after they see their #1 influencer speaking about this currency. So that's just one way of marketing that I just want to tell you guys how to do it. There's much more things we're going to do, but
so there you go, guys. Arturo Knight. This is the guy that's going to be doing our marketing for us, and who could be better, to be honest with you. What this guy hasn't done, honestly. If you look at his official website, he's been a musician. He's worked with many different types of coins. He's marketed for pretty much just everything you could ever think of. He works with branding. He works with social media. He's worked with influencers. He's worked with everyone. So this is going to be huge. This is going to be amazing for us, and it's really, really going to be good. And for him to show his face and come out and just be honest and transparent about what he's going to do. He's not said that we're going to turn it into a £1 million from a $50 investment overnight. He said we're going to let it grow organically, because organic growth is the best way to grow, because organic growth is returning custom. Okay? You don't want people that is going to come once. You want people to return and keep coming back and keep coming back and keep spending more money in this casino. So yeah, amazing. I'm really happy about that. That's worth waiting for. But that's it for tonight, okay? We'll have a quick look. Hang on. Oh, just like I said, okay, if we have a look at the charts, it's respecting that bottom level of support quite nicely, and it's already starting to rebound up. And after this news, I should see a lot of investment coming in. So, thanks for watching such a long video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.